Alright, so what's good with y'all guys? BB Entertainment, welcome back to yet another reaction. I will be hit, at the time I'm recording this video is on a Thursday night. This will be up on a Friday night. You guys more than likely are going to get a double upload. So, my previous upload, the first one, had pretty bad mic quality, bad camera quality. But far as this one's concerned, I upgraded my webcam. It's not a Logitech Brio, but yet it's called Depth or Depth Tech. It's a 4K webcam, fairly cheap, around $65. I really like the webcam quality. You know how it just auto focuses for real. But I like the way it do. So welcome back to another reaction. This is called The Truth About Working at Starbucks, featuring Yo-Yo 808. But so without further ado, guys, let's get into this video.
Yeah, I know, I've been gone a while, but listen up. That is only because I have been excruciatingly busy the past few months. Like, me and all my pals just recently launched a group channel, and when you're the leader of a group like this, it's important to—
Excuse me, who's the leader?
No one! It's truly a team effort! We've been trying to figure out as much content as we can, such as comic dubs, and trying to stockpile some animated gameplay. It was really hard coming up—
I need to lower this volume. Way too loud. There we go.
With a style that we could stick with and agree to, but I think we're slowly but surely figuring it out together. So subscribe. We just did an animated podcast too, so maybe go check it out. As some of you may know, I actually used to work at your favorite coffee restaurant called I almost just got sued. Okay, how do I go about phrasing this? I used to get paid to wear a green apron and smile when people spit on me. And if we're being real, I kinda liked it.
No, you didn't.
Talking to the shit's bad. All good. Bad. Cooking up dope with a deuce. My niggas are sad. We got better than 100 round 2.
Stardubies is modern day America's #1 coffee franchise. People line up for this stuff like it's crack. And thanks to the fix they provide, they're able to sell well over 8 million cups of coffee per day, averaging a yearly 3 billion rude-ass customers.
It's good!
I'm suing this whole store.
Now, most people would have you believe that their success comes from selling to the modern carbon copy female, but all of their success is deeply rooted in the people that work for them. And I'm afraid to even claim that I've worked for them because they would totally disown me. And it would be well deserved, my guy. I mean, it is a great company to work for, but I 100% did not fit the mold of your average worker. Let me explain exactly what kind of worker they're usually looking for.
Haha, whoops, I spilled the lattes. Look at me, I'm just your all-American clumsy girl in the big city, working her way through a side job, and I make mistakes from time to time. But here at Starbronies, I can feel comfortable being a knucklehead. That shit was not me, my dude. I was more like, oh, I'm so sorry. I accidentally spilled my middle finger right in front of your face. Ooh. I am just such a klutz sometimes. I'm your average 20-year-old boy who thinks he's way too good for this job. I also like to vape in the bathroom, senpai, and use my phone. And
why vape when you just simply breathe air? Like, why even do that?
Gosh golly, the cheese danishes are so good, I couldn't help but eat the last one. So please, don't be mad at me, you motherfucking baka.
Learning the art of making drinks was pretty fun though. The intense latte training was to be taken seriously. A latte consisted of 3 elements: shots at the bottom, milk in the middle, and a little foam at the top. When I first started, all my lattes had this really weird defect where when I made them, the middle was always creamier than expected. I mean, some customers loved it, but others came to know me as the guy that sucked at making lattes. There were some people that could make you any drink in like 0.5 seconds, and I was not one of those people. I mean, I could make a drink, but after every single move I made, I had to stop and be like, no, that's not right. Part of me enjoyed being that bad at the job because we had some rude customers that loved to scare some of our more innocent workers. One day I get there for a morning shift, and Metro Boomin is making it boom! There is a line out the door, and the store is completely full of customers. I already know why I'm scheduled for a shift like this. The morning is usually full of food orders, and I'm a demon on ovens, bro. I am super fast. Tekashi 6ix9ine levels. You cannot touch me, boy.
You a little boy to me.
My coworker Murphy is already in crisis mode. She's on cash register duty and drink duty at this point, with the whole ass construction hat on so that she doesn't take any damage from the rowdy customers. We are quite literally drowning right now. We need you on ovens right now. Let's go. All right, no problem. Let me just clock in. I just got here. My boy, she's not trying to hear any of that. And for those of you that aren't that familiar with the way oven duty works, a ticket gets printed for a specific food order. You take said ticket, you staple it to the bag. Once that food order comes out of the oven, you put it in the food bag, and you call out the customer's name that's on a ticket, and they come get their food. But when I got to oven duty today, in particular, the tickets were printing all the way to the ground. I was here for 3 minutes, and I was already drowning. And a lot of these were just mobile orders, not to mention the other food orders that were also coming through from register. It's like 8 in the morning. Everybody in this line is gonna want something to eat as well, and this line is going all the way out the door. My coworkers are on bar duty, making drinks like there is a gun pointed at their faces. So we spent like another 3 hours in the morning drowning in a sea of customers. After this, we are all swamped, absolutely drained of all of our energy.
Thirsty as hell. Let me up in this bitch, get something to drink.
Just when we thought it was over, even more customers just start completely trampling into the room for the afternoon rush. And the machine for the food orders is legit just like ejaculating all over the floor. And I find myself stuck in the middle of a paper bukkake. And yes, I do have to phrase things like that. You need to understand how violated I felt. I mean, it was a complete wreck. We got customers that don't want to wait any more than 2 minutes for their food. There are drinks all over the place, money flying through the air, people screaming and yelling. I wanted 3 pieces of ice. You gave me 2. We got babies crying. Mama's crying because the babies are crying. Why aren't you feeding my child? We're your responsibility now.
Of course, she's American. Jesus Christ. I could never work at Starbucks.
This one woman even asked me to rush her order to the front of the line because she has work and she doesn't want to be late. Ma'am, I'm so sorry to hear that, but I have non-stop food orders. They have non-stop drink orders, so I cannot do that. It would not be fair to these 500 other rude, undeserving customers. There's a Dunkin' Donuts down the street if you want to go there. She got furious. Why would you recommend that I go to a different establishment? Don't you want my purchase? That's just bad business. Ma'am, I'm just genuinely trying to help you. Besides, I don't get paid for you making a purchase here. I get paid by the hour. We make that bitch work. We service all the customers and send them on their merry way. If you guys have never worked a job like this, you might not be able to understand, but there is nothing like coming down off of a crazy rush with all your fellow coworkers. And there's nothing like the amount of anger you're gonna feel when your manager Lexi decides she wants to show up late and still be a bitch to everyone.
Oh my, this counter isn't even clean. I would never eat off of this. What the hell have you guys been doing all morning? The job is not that hard when you do what you're supposed to do. Yeah.
Oh, no, she tripping.
Lexi, do you ever shut the fuck up? Now it's time for us to move on to the oh-so-dreadful moments with customers. And oh boy, do I have a lot. Hey, welcome to Starbroski's. What can I get for you?
Yeah, then she stood up and started eating it off the ground. I've never seen anything like that before.
Can I interest you in our new...
bro. I know,
Boy,
dog.
yeah.
Bro, I know.
Did you want to order something, or...
This is ridiculous.
I know.
What the hell is taking place at the front of the line?
I know, okay?
Sir, we need to move the line. Can I help you?
Do you guys sell cheeseburgers here?
Oh
You
my
order
God.
from Star Doobies? We're gonna teach you how to keep the worker spit out of your drinks. Stick around. Number 1. Don't annoy someone who can spit in your drink. Believe me, I've seen it done before. It is not pretty. Whoa, number 2. When you flirt with us, we're told to smile and be friendly as a response, but realistically, we're thinking about making you wear that drink you just ordered. Oh boy, number 3. We don't wear a mask because of the pandemic. We wear a mask because your breath smells like your wife's ass. Oh boy, number 4. If you're the kind of piece of shit that treats people like they don't matter until you've had your coffee in the morning, why don't you make it at home before you make it someone else's problem? Oh shit!
You already know, Jesus' golden rule. Treat people how you would like them to treat you. You know what I'm saying?
5. You have the entire walk through the door and the entire time you're in line to figure out what you want. Stop getting to the register and taking an additional 3 minutes to figure out which one item you want. Oh, look out. It's number 6. Why did your mother make you? Why did she open her filthy leg? Number 7. Stop yelling at baristas just because we don't have a specific item you want. Yell at our manager. They're in charge of ordering all the items. Number 8. The amount of ice we put in our drinks has to do with our training. We don't care enough to try and rob you of 9 sips. So why don't you ask for light ice and stop being a bitch?
Exactly.
Oh, here comes number 9. We reserve the right to kick you out of the store for not being raised properly. We get it. Your parents talk to you like shit every single day for years, and now you want to go out and do it to others. So no one cries at your funeral either. But leave it in therapy. And finally, number 10. Some of you guys walk in there with the best energy and you are amazing. And a lot of times, you're the reason why we decided to come into work that day, so don't ever change.
For real. Shout outs to those people for real. But like I said, I could never work at Starbucks. Ever. That could never be me. I'm trying to grind on my YouTubes. I can finally get monetized. But I don't even know if would that be possible, because y'all know the situation with Corey. Yeah, so it's going to be a bumpy ride. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure I catch you punch the like button in the face like a boss. Peace.